Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ta-Risai.
I speak positivity, exude creativity. Worship is my life, not an activity. So when I say I love God, I mean it.
This is the second of the 4-part series discussing how to get on the property ladder. So in this video, we're going to be discussing help to buy equity mortgages. So what is a help to buy equity mortgage, you may be asking? Currently in this country, in the United Kingdom, if you're purchasing a new build property that is less than 600,000 in London, it's kept at a certain price for different regions, but in London it's £600,000. You can do it with the assistance of a help to buy equity mortgage. So what that would mean is you still get a normal mortgage plus the help to buy equity mortgage, which let's say would be 80%, and then you just have to worry about a 5% deposit. So it will be, for example, 75% normal mortgage, 20% help to buy equity mortgage plus 5% your deposit, which will make the total amount for the property. With help to buy equity mortgages, there is a process. You do have to show that you're eligible. You have to be a first-time buyer. So I do suggest actually going on the website to see the full list. I'll put the link to take you to that website there. But what a help to buy equity mortgage is it's a loan whereby you don't get charged interest for the first 5 years. So the interest will start applying after 5 years. That's if you don't pay it within that time. So what most people do is they would get a help to buy equity mortgage, and when it's getting to about 4 years, 4.5 years, they tend to sell the property, because then they don't have to then worry about paying any interest. You would have to have 2 charges on the property. So the main lender would want to obviously have the first charge. So a charge is just something, so it's like a secured loan against your property. So if for any reason you fail to pay your mortgage, they can repossess your house. That is literally what a charge does. There would be a second charge, which would be the help to buy equity mortgage, secured also on the property. You would have to get permission from the first lender, so your main lender, but your solicitor will do all that for you, just to say that yes, they do approve you having 2 mortgages, so to speak. But the reason why most people do tend to go for help to buy equity mortgages is because you don't then have to have a massive, 10% deposit. So if we go with my example of property worth £100,000, if you think about it, it will be £75,000 would be the actual main mortgage. That will be that, plus the 20%, which would be £20,000. So that would take me to £95,000. So you only then have to worry about £5,000 as your deposit. So it's possible. It does make it easier for you to get on the property ladder. But the only thing to bear in mind is you probably would want to sell your property before the 5 years are up, just so that you don't have to pay interest. Of course, in that time, if the property does go up in value, and let's say you've taken a 20% help to buy equity mortgage loan, then it will be 20% of the value of the property when you're selling. So let's say you buy it for £100,000, 20% of that would be £20,000. If you then sell it in 4 years' time and it's worth £200,000, 20% of that would be £40,000. So you would have to pay percentage based on the value of the property when you're selling. So that's the only downfall, really, something to bear in mind. But you'll be on the property ladder. You still obviously, your main mortgage, you would have to pay it as per your mortgage conditions, but that's something that a mortgage advisor would advise you of. But yeah, sorry, I'm umming a lot, aren't I? But yeah, I would recommend a help to buy equity mortgage, but of course you have to make sure that you're eligible. It's obviously more paperwork, and you just need to make sure that your solicitor knows that you are having a help to buy equity mortgage. and they tend to release the money directly to the developer as opposed to your solicitor. So your solicitor would only have to pay the money coming from the main lender and your deposit. Do bear in mind that some solicitors do charge extra for dealing with Help to Buy equity mortgages, so always check your terms and conditions. Always get a full quote when you're getting a quotation, and make sure you're clear about that you are having a Help to Buy equity mortgage as well. So that's it. That's the second way of getting onto the property ladder as a first time buyer. Thank you for watching.